Right, chaps, it's me again. I'm going to try an experiment today. Have you ever had one of them ideas where you go, shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway? Let me explain. This is the cheap hot tub I bought. Right, the whole thing cost me less than 500 quid delivered. You've seen it inside. Right. The whole thing... Come on, Willow, out of the way, babes. The whole thing needs a 32 amp supply. And it's got a couple of problems. Hello, babes. This bracket went on there. Oh, thanks. Thank you for that kiss. There's my Willow giving me a love. Here's me kiss. No, kiss. No. Thank you. Now piss off. Go on. What work to do? So that bracket goes on there, but it's all smashed. Right. There's your half of it there. And then there's another bracket here, right angle bracket, which is smashed, which goes on there. So I found a company on the internet who can do me the brackets. All the plastics, all the plumbing will cost me about maybe 30, 50 quid at the most to replace what's broken, right? I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is the pumps. Alright, so what I'm going to do, come on dog, I'm going to take this cover off and have a look at the wiring diagram. Right, now, found an old plug with nothing on the end of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wire this plug into that board, and then I'm going to plug each of the pumps in one by one. If the pumps fire up, happy days, because that's the major part of it. And then underneath here, that one there, that's the heater. So I'm going to strip that out as well and run 2 wires across the heater and power that up and see if the heater element comes on. So, if my idea works and I don't get electrocuted, I know I can get this heater, this hot tub jacuzzi thing back up and running for about 50 quid. The most expensive part of it, obviously, are going to be the heaters and the pumps, and it's got water pumps and air blower pumps. So by giving them 12 volts, sorry, not 12 volts, 240 volts on a 13 amp fuse, I'm not wiring every one up all together and just blowing all kinds of fuses. I can just go one at a time, test each individual component, and if it works, happy days. And if it doesn't work, I lose my eyebrows or get blown to fucking pieces. But we'll see. Anyway, so we'll do it on the video. So if we go boom, we've got an evidence of it. So that's where we're up to. That's what I'm planning today. Right. I'm going to disconnect these 2 grey cables. So the one that goes to the back of the hot tub is top right. Yep. Hello, babes. So that one up there goes to the top right hand plug. Yeah, and that one there, shit, and that one there goes to the left hand plug. Now if I disconnect these 8 straps, this should come out. Okay. Here's where we either go bang or we don't. That power lead goes to that motor there. These 2 I'm going to keep separate and plug them in. Now they're fucking live, okay? So, don't know if you can hear that. It's humming, which tells me the motor's see, if I reverse the polarity, it'll go bang. Right, let me just unplug that. That'll make your ass twitch. Right, that motor is seized because it's going bzz, bzz, and it's not spinning. So, strip that down, grease the bearings, renew the bearings, see what we've got. It might not be a serviceable part, right? But that one's done anyway, so Let's get rid of that one. What else have we got here? There's one there, look. I don't even know where this one goes. We'll fucking soon find out. Ooh. Whatever that was, it went fucking bang. Hello, Jog. Right. Oh, it smells lovely. So, I've just shit me cacks. Right. We'll leave that idea alone and leave it to the sparks. Go on, Jog. Go and play over there. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, that was funny as fuck. We will see. I'm going to leave that idea alone, I think. I'm going to strip the motors out, put them on the bench, see if I can get them turning, clean them, free the armatures up, and then go from there. So it's not going to be a quick fix, it's going to be a full strip down, and I'll leave the electrics to the electricians. I'm going to trace that wire back and see what I've just blew up, because I don't fucking know. Could be anything. Right, I've just traced that wire back, followed it down. There's a bloody bulb, and it looks like it goes in there, right? And that's loose, so I've got to figure out how you get that out of there. But it was, by the looks of it, it's an LED bulb, which means it's 12 volts, and I've just shoved 240 volts up his ass. So what I'm going to do is go back around it, see if there's any more of them in it, those things, and I'll know if I've got more bulbs. But anyway, not the end of the world. I thought I'd blown something important up. Let me see. No bulbs there. You're right, Banks. No bulbs there. And you can't get into by the wall. Oh, it's all boarded up. So, right, so. Oh, I might have got away with that one. Which means that somewhere in the system there's a transformer which takes it from 240 volts down to 12. So if that's the case, with a way, it could be that thing there, but I'm not sure. Obviously, I'd have to go through that cable there. Again, doesn't go to anything. So whatever that is goes to that cable there, doesn't do nothing. So we'll figure that one out. But for now, the main priority is to get these 3 pumps working, and the heater. So yeah, it's all good fun, innit? Still shit me cacks. Okay, I've disconnected the pump. The pump on the left over here, which you can't see, I'll do that in a minute, that spins. I've had my fingers in the impeller, and that spins round. This one doesn't. So what I'm going to do is there's a nut here and a nut there. I'm going to cut them off and actually take them. do now is just that one over there. Clear all these wires out the way. You bastards, I've nicked that wire. That tube, I didn't want to do that. It doesn't matter, fucking. That's why I was going in at that angle. Fuck off. Oh my god. There you go. Now, untangle all of this. You're going to take the pump up on here. Right, pump's off. I've got to untwist that, and now I know that wouldn't come off there because it's gooked onto the eyeballs. I've got to buy a new part here. I'll cut all that gook. Now what I'm thinking is, if I can get that to spin, then I can resurface the pump. So what I might just do is take this front off, have a look underneath, and see if I can get in it that way, because there's no way of getting them off. There'll be screws inside there to take these fixings off, so let's strip that down. I'm going to show you a trick. These won't open big enough to clamp that, and it's been gooked on. So, looping a bit of rope, wrap it round. Needs a big screwdriver. Now, put that in there, twist that up like that, and then basically all you're doing is making a long lever. Yeah, look, full of silicone and crap. So I can clean that off I need to buy a new one of them because that's connected onto there. So anyway, that's off. I'm not going to do it now, just can't be bothered, but spend a little bit of time cleaning that. Stanley and I will get all that off. There you just. So whoever's originally put this together has used a load of black silicone on it, because there's black gook everywhere. But it won't take long to get all that off. Anyway, that's a minor detail for now. The main one is getting this bloody pump to work nice and fluid. So I'm thinking if I can find out how to get it apart, I can clean the insides up, put new bearings in it. But we know the motor's good. That end cap should pop off. So should that end. I just don't know how to get that off there. And obviously I don't want to break it any more than it already is. It spins. Let's just put a loads of juice through it. Loosen these off again. Yeah, now that's gone loose now. So it's one of these is pulling out a square. You can feel it, it's just a little bit of resistance as if the armature's bent. There you go. That's nice and loose now. So let me do my little fucking lecky trick and plug it. Now, I'm going to reverse the polarity. See if it spins better the other way. Hang on. That's going anti-clockwise. That doesn't matter, it's going the same way. Right, so we know the pump's working. The problem is it's just not sitting 100% square. So I'm just going to have to tighten it up little bit by little bit and then go from there. But it's a bit of progress for today anyway, innit? So Happy days.